Hello, hello, hello to all of my beautiful, virtuous Virgos. Welcome back to Miserable Millennials. It is your girl, Miss Millie, your favorite tarot reader from the city. Virgo, thank you so much for being here, for your likes, your comments, your subscribes, and your continued love and support to the channel. It really means a lot. Happy birthday to those of you who are celebrating today. Happy belated to those of you who have already celebrated, and to those of you who still are in the process of waiting for your birthday to come. I hope that you have something very exciting for yourself planned. Today's messages that I bring you are going to be for our Virgo Sun, Moon, Venus, and or Rising placements, but cross watchers, you are always welcome. We're going to be doing a general reading on their thoughts, feelings, and intentions. I'm also going to pull 2 bonus cards at the end for Spirit's advice. Remember, this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everybody, and that is okay. This could also pull energy from a former partner, a current partner, or a potential person. So take what applies and flip and switch roles as messages come in. And of course, you know, as more cards come out to play, the readings can shift. We're going to jump right into this, and let's see what is an important message that Spirit wants me to know for your person. Most High, Ancestor, Spirit Team, and Guides, show me very clearly a card on what is going to be the energy for today's reading. Show me a card. Oh, it says here, New Moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. And then you have this Capricorn card here that says your hard work will pay off, or is paying off. And the hardworking sign that we know Capricorns to be is a very important message. Some of you guys may be dealing with a Capricorn out there, but we have this new moon in Scorpio. So those of you could be dealing with a Scorpio out there. This new moon in Scorpio is encouraging you to work through your fears. So I feel like, Virgo, you're dealing with someone who is changing you, or you're changing, where you're coming through some type of rebirth here. You're completely changing your ideas, the way that you act, the way that you react to certain situation. This card really does suggest a rebirth, or that you are going through some type of rebirth. So think about the situation that you're going through, and also compare yourself to like a phoenix that's rising from the ashes. You guys know that with birth comes death and then rebirth in that energy. And that's what the Scorpio energy is all about. So whatever you're going through, there's a new start ahead. It may be a little dark right now. There's definitely a certain energy that there's a rainbow that's going to be at the end of the tunnel. And yes, all connections are not rainbows and unicorns, of course. But deep down inside, this transformation is suggesting that there's a magical lesson that you're learning. And it's also a card where there's like a sexier time that you're going to be like going through with this person, an emotional intimacy that's also like on the menu on the cards here. So let go whatever you're holding on to. Move yourself from any jealousy. Stop being obsessive with whatever it is that you're thinking about, because that could be creating paranoias. So Spirit really wants you to know right now that overall it's important for you to work through your fears, and that hard work is going to pay off. Remember that we project our fears onto our connections, whether we want to or not. And it takes a lot of courage to move through that energy, right? A lot of courage. All right, so I'm going to pull a card to give me insight on their thoughts, their feelings, and their intentions. So let's jump right into it, my lovely Virgo. I hope you guys are all doing well, and if the reading is already resonating with you, don't forget to like the video and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Most High, Ancestors, Spirit Team, and Guides, tell me very clearly, what are this person's thoughts? Show me a clear card. What are their thoughts about this connection? What are this person's thoughts? The person that's currently on Virgo's mind, or that's currently thinking about Virgo, what are their thoughts? Okay, we have 2 cards that came out for their thoughts. And we have time apart and friendship. I see here some distance will bring clarity. So maybe you and this person have been obsessively together, or maybe there is a lot of time apart between you guys. And I also have friendship. This friendship is leading to more. So those of you out there could be building a friendship with someone important in your life, and it hasn't unfolded just yet. And I'm also getting the message that maybe time apart from this person, maybe a mental break can also help you see things clearly. I'm also seeing obstacles. So they might be feeling like you just might want a friendship and that maybe you are wanting some time apart from them. I'm also seeing that they may also be thinking that there's a lot of obstacles in this relationship and maybe it's best to start as friends. Let's see their feelings. We're going to take a look at what the tarot says. Addiction. And addiction may be affecting this relationship. I'm feeling like this person is addicted to your energy, very addicted to being around you. Maybe that's why we have this time apart card here. And let's see what their intentions are. What are their intentions with the Virgo? Unavailable. This person is unavailable to give you all that you deserve. I'm going to take a look at why that is there. Remember, take what applies and what doesn't. You know what? This unavailable card could also be because this person may be feeling some regret for how they treated you, but it also could be because there is distance between you guys. Also, it may be the fact that maybe you're unavailable to have this energy of receiving, right? Sometimes we are in connections where we want things to work really badly, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's the best thing for us. All right, Virgo, I'm going to take a look at their thoughts, their feelings, and their intentions. Spirit, give me more insight on their thoughts on this connection. The person that's currently thinking about Virgo, or that Virgo is currently thinking about, what are their thoughts on this connection? Show me why friendship and time apart is here. We have the Ace of Cups. This is someone who cares about you very deeply. And I do want to show you that I do have some new cards. They are a little dark, but I kind of like it. Shout out to the person who bought these for me for my birthday. All right. So, show me more, Spirit. Tell me a little bit more. This is definitely someone who has strong feelings for you. Tell me more about their thoughts. They see you as someone who's extremely loving. They see this connection as someone who has, I'm also seeing the Three of Pentacles. And I was just about to say that this is something that they want to work with and collaborate with you in. With the Three of Pentacles, this could be a colleague of some type. So for some of you guys out there, it could also be a friend. I'm going to pull one more card. Tell me a little bit more about friendship and time apart. Page of Swords. Okay. With the Page of Swords, this is definitely something that's going on in social media or something that's going on through messages or the phone. I'm getting that some of you guys are dealing with someone who can be a bit obsessive with being around you. And then the Ace of Pentacles. So that their thoughts are that they want to offer you some type of relationship, some type of steady growth, steady progress. They are feeling very abundant around you. This could also be someone who may be having some financial issues and they want to kind of like work on their finances as well. But all in all, I do want to say that this is someone who is studying you. They're looking at you. Their thoughts are that they want to learn more from you so that they can offer you a cup of love that's very loving, right? That's very giving. And I'm also sensing that others of you are dealing with someone who is learning how to collaborate, is learning how to share their feelings, share their emotions. And maybe it's because they took some time apart from thinking about this connection and wanting to just see how it is as a friendship. Behind that, I am seeing the Ten of Swords. So this is someone who has a lot of fears and anxiety, and they probably are very overwhelmed with thoughts of their connection, but also the things that they are going through. For their feelings, I'm seeing addiction, and I want to know, why is addiction here? Spirit, show me, why is addiction here for their feelings? Why is addiction here for their feelings? This could be someone that's dealing with some type of addiction. And honestly, Virgo, that is something that can be challenging to work through because it creates a lot of pressure on the other partner. I'm seeing that we have here the Eight of Cups. Let me see more. I want to see more. And the Tower right below that. Wow. This could be someone who's addicted and always walks away from things. Judgment. I don't know why I said Temperance, but we also have Judgment. Give me more. Why is addiction here? Oh, we have two cards that came out. Virgo, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that this is someone who has known you for quite some time. The Empress. And they see you as someone who is of high value. With this addiction card, this is someone who wants you to be theirs. They want, and I'm seeing the Temperance right behind that. Wow, because I did say Temperance accidentally. This is someone who wants to give only to you and for you to only give into them. And that is the addiction here. They walked away from some type of connection. And this is someone that could be, for some of you, someone from your past who came back around. And when they saw that you were available, they came to you with full force, full speed ahead. I'm seeing that they walked away from a connection, came to you with divine timing, came to you quickly, and now they're at a standstill because they didn't expect for you to have such a high vibration, for you to have such a healing energy. And because they see you as such a giver, they want to give right back onto you and start a foundation that's very stable, and a foundation that's very healing. I have to be very careful with these cards because YouTube does have a lot of policies when it comes to certain cards that may have nudity on them. So I'm not going to show you guys everything because I do have to cover them. I have to cover them first before I show them to you in the camera. This is someone who did not realize that they were going to be so drawn to you, so magnetically drawn to you, and that they weren't expecting such a healing, loving energy from you in this connection. This is why they want to come towards you fast. But there's something that they are still working on, and that could be some of the fears that they have when it comes to partnerships and connections. So even though they want to come towards you fast, they could be very sexually attracted to you. There is an energy here of also trying to see things from a different point of view and standing still. I do have major arcanas that came out right now. I am seeing Taurus. With the Judgment card, I am seeing fire sign energy, Sag, Leo, Aries. And the Hanged one, I am seeing Piscean energy. So you could be dealing with any of those signs. Of course, Scorpio is out here as well. Does not have to be. I also feel like this is someone who is used to being non-committal. Very non-committal. Just a fly-by-night type of person. And they are very scared of committing to something because this could be something that's very new to them. But you are such a high-quality, beautiful person that it's hard for them to walk away and say no. I feel like this is someone who is... I really feel like this is someone who needs a lot of healing. And that could be why they are unavailable. And speaking of unavailable, we're going to take a look at their intentions. Why is unavailable here for their intentions? Because if I'm seeing that this is someone who wants to commit, but also someone who has fears that they're going through, that could be why they are feeling unsure of how to move towards you. Or maybe this is an advice from Spirit on the future, that this is maybe something that may not be long lasting. But I don't know. Let's see. Why is unavailable here for their intentions? Thank you, Spirit. And we have here the Death card. Whew, that's a rebirth card. Could be because this is someone who is going through some type of spiritual transformation right now. And maybe they're just not available to give you emotionally what you need. Wow. Confirmation, huh? Give me very clearly messages, Spirit. Why is unavailable here for their intentions? We have the Four of Pentacles. I guess, this goes back to when I felt like this is someone who has a lot of financial issues or is not expressing their financial issues with you. This could also be someone who is very stubborn and someone who can be very greedy. They're holding things to themselves. They're not expressing everything to you. This could be someone who has some secrets that they are keeping away from you. Tell me more about unavailable. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a non-committal. And it's right underneath the Knight of Wands. And then I'm seeing the King of Cups. So it's like, could this person be love bombing you? Because this is something that brings some healing energy. Only you would know. You would know that. I could be saying messages that resonate with you. And you're like, you know what? Is this confirmation? Do I need some time apart to see things clearly. Do I really need to walk away from this so that I can see what is going on here? Only you would know, right, Virgo? You're the one who is in control here, not me. You have free will, and you're able to do what you wish with your life, and move it in the way that you want to. Um, the Knight of Swords is definitely someone who's unavailable. It's definitely someone who just comes, goes, brings some drama, and then as quickly as he came, he leaves. The Knight of Wands has a little bit more passion, because he's fueled by sexual desire and very impulsive needs. And a lot of passion, but the Knight of Swords, not so much. It could be very pushy, could be very aggressive, and can be a little bit extreme. So I'm feeling like this is someone who's very self-centered and focused on self, right? Although this is someone who you may have had some history with and you may have known for quite some time, it could have been someone who's a friend to you. But I am seeing that maybe you need to take a mental break from this connection and overthinking and overanalyzing, because you could be either one, creating scenarios in your head that are for your best benefit, for the connection's best benefit, or the exact opposite of that, right? Only you would know. There is an energy here of someone who could just be needing a lot of healing and some time alone, some time apart for themselves outside of you and this connection. They could be dealing with some obstacles from their own childhood, from their own previous relationship, that are being projected into this partnership, and that's causing a drift between you and this person. I don't think I dislike this energy. I don't feel like this energy is malicious, but I'm not loving this energy. I'm feeling like if there's a tad bit of love bombing, there's a tad bit of secrets being held, and there's a tad bit of someone who is kind of mooching off of who you are and what you bring to the table, because after all, they did feel you and see you as the Empress, and the Empress is such a loving, beautiful, motherly energy. So they could see you as someone who maybe they can settle down with, because you, to them, you may be the best thing that's out there, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's the best thing out there for you. So please do not settle for anyone, Virgo, and work through your fears. If you're afraid of being alone, that may be something that can be creating codependency between you and this person. So try to work out of this dark state that you're in and step into the light, and also enjoy yourself. Like, you are a very attractive, beautiful person, and even if this is someone who brings a lot of passion into your life, if they're not bringing also emotional stability, financial stability, mental stimulation, and also fairness into the connection, this might not be what you want to give your all to. But again, you have free will and you are in control of your life. All of this is just insight, and you get to decide how you want to move, when you want to do it, and who you want to do it with. I'm going to pull some spirit's advice for you and this connection, or for you personally. So just take it as it resonates. Spirit, I want you to give me a card for the Virgo. What can you advise the Virgo? The Virgo clearly has a lot that's on their mind. So what can you advise the Virgo? Show me very clearly. What can you advise the Virgo? Thank you, Spirit. And we have, dun, 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 36, embracing my beautiful soul. Being truly myself is the biggest gift I can offer myself and others. I embrace my beautiful soul and show it to the world. So Spirit wants you to embrace who you are. You don't need to change who you are for anyone. And your soul is literally so beautiful. That could be why this person is attracted to you. Sometimes connections can be one-sided because of that reason. Because one person is like, man, I have never been around someone so loving. I'd be a fool to walk away from this type of connection. This is the last card in this deck, and this is just you really lovingly looking at yourself and accepting yourself for all of your beauty, but also the things that you like to do. Accept yourself without any conditions. Okay? You are authentic. You are a good, kind-hearted soul, and showing that love to others is even more important to give that on to you. If you refuse to accept your faults, you refuse the opportunity to grow. and you're more than enough, okay? So if there's a fear of you being alone and settling, that's not healthy. Don't settle for something that doesn't bring you ultimate happiness. And honestly, your thoughts are very powerful. So be aware of what you're saying to yourself, how you say it to yourself. Look in those mirrors that you have at home, at work, in the car, and always say some positive affirmations, because how you speak to yourself is how you feel, okay? I'm going to pull a final advice from Spirit for you. This is from your ancestors and angels. And let's see what they want to say to you and how they're going to show up. Spirit, Most High, ancestors, and guides, I want you to give me very clearly the final advice for the Virgo. What is important for Virgo to know? What is the final advice for the Virgo? Give me Virgo's final advice. What is the final advice for the Virgo? Thank you, Spirit. And we have here, Mirror Guardian, time to reflect. That's what Spirit really is encouraging you to do, especially with work through your fears and embracing your beautiful soul. Like, are you seeing yourself for who you truly are? Are you seeing this connection for what it truly is, right? Take time to reflect, Virgo. We're going to go to Mirror Guardian and see what exactly it says. It says here, take some time to reflect on your strengths and challenges and how far you have come. Recognize your gifts. Angels accept you just the way you are. Even when you are going through a challenging time, they still hold you to the highest esteem. The Mirror Guardian, a female angel looking into the mirror of life, invites you to witness your spiritual strength and beauty, to see yourself as angels do. The mirror represents the fact that your core beliefs and ideas are in fact what is reflected back to you by your world. Your life is one big mirror of how you feel within, and the Mirror Guardian helps you recognize that. When this card appears, you are being invited to take some time to see where you are right now. You are a beautiful being who has surmounted so many challenges and expanded in so many ways. Your angels are now guiding you to take inventory of your life, to take the time to know all of your recent experiences, the challenges you have surmounted, the strengths you have developed, and the lessons you have learned. Your angels want you to reflect on your strength, in particular, those aspects of yourself that you feel may have not been acknowledged by others. Offer yourself approval where it's due, and know that you give yourself credit, others will be able to, and know that when you give yourself credit, others will be able to as well. And I'm going to come back to this time apart here. I'm going to come back to this card. The reason why I'm going to come back to this card is because taking time for yourself is what supports you in the self-reflection. I encourage you to journal. I encourage you to write your fears, write your thoughts, and write what is going on in your mind. Put it on paper, reread it. And then once you're done with that, reflect. What are the changes that I need to make? I don't want to make a decision that's going to lead me to a life of regret because I'm afraid of A, B, or C. Only you know what your fears are. So continue to work through them. Continue to encourage yourself to be the best version of who you are. And as always, Virgo, please do not settle for anything less than what you deserve. But Virgo, these are the messages that I have here for you today. Please let me know down in the comments if anything that I have here resonates with you. Like the video if it does, to continuously support the channel. When you like the video, it helps the channel be seen by others who may need to hear the message as well. So continue to support me, continue to support the channel. I am Miss Millie, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, Virgo.